Hello and Happy New Year. Chris here with AC and I'm back at Universal Studios Hollywood to check in on Fast and Furious Hollywood Drift. And it is a very windy day. It's died down just a little bit. That's why I'm recording the intro. I was about to blow away earlier. Anyway, let's check everything out. It's been 2 weeks since I was here last and I'm sure they've done quite a bit. All right, this is pretty awesome. We have some catwalk sections that are installed. The interesting thing though is that they aren't painted. Now, if you remember earlier last year, middle of last year, I think it was, they installed some catwalks on the turnaround into the station. You can't see it from here. And they were unpainted. And then they removed them, they powder coated them, and then they reinstalled them. I'm guessing that's gonna be the situation for these right here. I can't imagine they're just gonna keep them unpainted metal there. The interesting thing is for the brake run up here, I don't remember those getting installed, uninstalled, painted, and reinstalled. I think they were just painted right away and they installed them. So I'm wondering why they needed to do a fit check, there we go, but for the section that goes into the station and why they're doing the same thing over here. Also, we have a couple more sections of track and that is really, really awesome to see. Can't imagine they're going to be doing too much today given all this wind. And then 2 weeks ago they were pouring all those footings down here and those are already cured, and who knows when we're going to see some supports here. I imagine probably pretty soon. The way that they're working here, we'll probably get supports over there and then some more track over here. They're kind of working all over the place. And then through the catwalk there, the building, the maintenance building or the utility building that they've been working on, it has a roof now and it has some sheathing on it. I'll get a better look when I go over to the escalators. But yeah, just look at the tarp there just blowing in the wind. It's not terrible right now, but it'll get really gusty and I'm getting sand blowing in my eyes and everything. Anywho, just a final look at things here. Oh, actually, over here, just want to show you the turnaround is still looking the same as it has been for past 2-3 weeks or so. Facade work continues on the station, and gosh, they're using real brick and real mortar as the worker there lays the mortar between the pieces of brick, and still got a whole section of sheathing that's gonna receive that brick here pretty soon. It's all looking really, really nice. There's also some nice detail work across the top of that concrete cornice piece, and I imagine once they get all those bricks laid and everything's in place, they will do some aging on it. Here we go with another angle of the station. This is what you're gonna see when you're walking in the main path from the front gate. And it is now completely covered in all that purple sheathing. It's gonna look really, really nice once they get all the bricks on there and remove this mesh. I imagine it'll only be a couple months before we get a look at what this facade is going to look like. You can see those giant supports in the distance there for the inversion. And oh, it's been here for a while, but I keep forgetting to mention there's also all the catwalk pieces that got installed on the launch section here out of the station. Oh gosh, cannot wait to get on it. That's gonna be so fun. And it looks like it launches slightly uphill as well. On this side over here, they were working on a retaining wall last time I was here, and they were filling it up with dirt. So let's see if it's already full. And yeah, look at that. It's all compacted and it looks like that's going to be the max height of it. It kind of, yeah, the grading matches with the dirt over there. And another look at the station. I can't get over the mess of track and supports here. And then, just for good measure, gonna come over here. I don't expect anything to be different, yeah, it looks the same. But here we are with this, and then just gonna weave my way through traffic here again and come down the stairs. And then what else we got going on here? Nothing new here. Oh, my buddy Brian mentioned that he thinks that these, like this right here, this old footing and the I-beam that's coming up, and there was a bunch of them, that they were for the old, not the one that they ripped out, the Universal City sign, but there was a really, really old one that it was here, what, in the 60s or something like that? And this is possibly from that structure, so thank you, Brian. Gonna give you guys an overview from this perspective. So there's the launch out of the station. It's gonna dip down. Got this nice little airtime bump. It'll drop down. It's gonna go over the fire road, drop down again, and then it's gonna go into that section where the track is installed, so low to the ground there. That is gonna be so amazing, especially if you're, because there's a controlled spin. If you're facing the dirt, that's gonna be really, really cool. And then you're gonna come up, you're gonna invert over the straight section there, the catwalks, and then dip down again, come up, and then go through that straight section, drop off, and then out into the distance. This layout is so awesome. Unfortunately, you can see all those square footings nearest the road. There's gonna be a giant sound wall. So a lot of this is gonna be hard to see. I mean, I can't imagine it's gonna be any taller than some of these lower supports here. You'll still see the inversion from here and everything, I'm guessing, but yeah, this is something else. And then the maintenance building that I was showing earlier, or utility building, or whatever it's gonna be, is coming along here.
You gotta water your coaster so it'll grow.
If you water the coaster, it'll grow?
Yeah, it's an important process.
Oh, okay.
Just making sure it looks good.
Okay.
What do you think? Is that enough water?
You know, the dirt looks pretty dry. Yeah.
It is vitamin-enriched soil, though. That's
Is that what it is?
Yeah. So, you know, as long as there's enough vitamins in it, it'll be able to absorb the sun. And then the water, of course.
Oh.
Yeah, photosynthesis.
Photosynthesis for a coaster. That's I did not know that. I've been following this. Yeah.
You know, nobody thinks about it, but like, it's like, oh, where does my water come from? Where does my electricity come from?
Where does the coaster come from? It comes from, you just have to, wow. Yeah. Thank you for all that.
You gotta plant a couple coaster seeds.
Yeah. That's why it's taking a couple years. That's why, because you know, you have to grow it. That's why.
They're picky about where they can grow. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Like, you can't just grow it anywhere. You have to have very specific soil imported from around the world.
Wow, that's a lot. That's.
Yeah. In this case, it was family soil.
It was family soil?
Mm-hmm.
Very good. Very awesome.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
I appreciate when people appreciate the hard work.
And you got some super secret plans there, it looks like?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, what do you got here?
See, I got a new ride.
Oh, yeah, what's this?
Don't tell anybody, okay?
What's this? What do you got?
I call this one Harry Potter and the Magic Bench.
And the Magic Bench, oh my gosh.
You could actually test ride a couple of these right here.
Yeah? Oh, that's awesome.
They're all around the park.
Okay, cool.
So it's really, the ride capacity is outstanding.
That's amazing, and they're all over the place. So you don't have to walk up to a place to it's right there.
And it's magic because when you're sitting on it, you don't have to be walking.
Oh.
Right.
That is great. Yeah. That's great.
You could have a drink, you could have food, you could have whatever, and sit there. Hours.
Great. Wow.
Is that solid?
That is solid. Thank you very much.
They told me that'll never work.
All right.
You give me encouragement, honestly.
Appreciate it.
I appreciate your time.
Yeah, have a good one.
All right, take it easy, okay?
You too.
I gotta look for Vin Diesel.
It's around somewhere.
He always hides.
Ooh, look at this right here. Mounted to the rail. It looks like somebody's doing a time lapse of this. Didn't notice it before, wondering how long it's been there for. Maybe it's been there for quite a while, and we're gonna have some really awesome footage of this coaster getting built. In the Frankenstein parking structure now, to finish things off, get a different perspective of the track and the catwalk and everything. And look at that, that's about as close as you're gonna get to it. Looks really great. And down here, they don't have, well, actually they have one piece of catwalk that's staged, but nothing else. This is gonna be really fun to watch the coaster from here because, well, I don't imagine there being any sound wall blocking it. And then the launch section down there, I'm gonna try to get a view if I can of it. Well, here we go. Now this is a view. Wow. I've come over here before, but it's been a bit. Really nice looking at everything they've done. And then you can see all those footings that they're working on for the launch sections that is. And coming around here, you can see a lot more. Just look at that. And I don't know what these, oh, I see what they are. I was wondering what these cylinder pieces were. They've popped off the molds around the footings there. When I was in the park, we're kind of looking at over here and was trying to figure out what was going on. So that's what that is. Huge retaining wall, and then that inversion section that still needs more supports. They're pushing dirt in the distance, or behind the bush there, that is. Yeah. Really cool. Really, really cool. All right, guys, well, that's gonna do it from here at Universal Studios Hollywood. If you enjoyed this vlog, if you're enjoying these vlogs and just roller coaster content in general, please consider subscribing to the channel. It helps me out a great deal. I cover parks locally. I go to Six Flags Magic Mountain, and they are gonna be building a new coaster for 2026 as well. I cover Knott's Berry Farm. They're working on Montezuma's Revenge. I just did a video ranking all the coasters there, so check that video out. Also, I'm gonna go to Epic Universe this summer. I'm gonna go to Holiday World for Hollywood Nights, Kings Island. I got a bunch lined up, so please subscribe and don't miss any of that content. Anyway, until next time, take care. I'll see ya. Bye.